Welcome to Beyond Midnight. Tonight we explore a modern urban legend, a chilling phenomenon that has haunted internet forums, whispered conversations, and allegedly countless homes across the globe. It's a story not of a ghost, but of an unsettling encounter with visitors who appear perfectly innocent at first glance, until you meet their eyes. This is the terrifying phenomenon of the black-eyed children, mysterious figures who appear on your doorstep, desperate to gain entry, and whose very presence heralds an unspeakable dread, just beyond midnight. The legend of the black-eyed children, or BECs, gained widespread notoriety with a chilling account from 1998, shared by a journalist named Brian Bethel. He described being at a remote movie theater parking lot in Abilene, Texas, when two children, a boy around 10 and a slightly older girl, approached his car. They claimed to want a ride home, having forgotten their money for tickets. Their demeanor was odd, their voices monotone. Bethel felt an immediate, inexplicable dread. As the conversation continued, he realized why. When the boy became more insistent, he pulled back his hoodie, and that's when Bethel saw them. Eyes that were coal black, not pupils and irises, but just black from edge to edge. Pure, unblinking blackness. A suffocating fear seized him, and he frantically drove away, convinced they were not human. Since Bethel's account, hundreds, if not thousands, of similar stories have emerged. While details vary, a chilling pattern has solidified. The BECs are typically described as appearing between 6 and 16 years old. They usually travel in pairs, sometimes more. They often appear at night, particularly at isolated homes or in deserted areas. They are always well-dressed, but their clothes seem slightly out of time or too perfect. And the key, terrifying element, their eyes are completely black, devoid of iris or pupil. Their most consistent and unsettling characteristic is their unwavering attempts to gain entry. They rarely demand. Instead, they politely, persistently, and with an almost hypnotic calm, ask to be let in. They might claim to need to use your phone, to be lost, or to just need to come inside for a moment. They often say they can't come in unless invited. This specific request to be invited mirrors ancient folklore about vampires and other malevolent entities. Witnesses consistently report an overwhelming, suffocating sense of dread, fear, and unease in the presence of BECs. This isn't just fear of the unknown. It's a primal, instinctual alarm that something profoundly wrong and dangerous is before them. Many describe feeling physically ill, lightheaded, or experiencing a sudden drop in temperature. The legend is clear: you must not let them in. Stories diverge on what happens if entry is granted, but none are good. Some claim strange misfortune or illness befalls the household. Others speak of abductions, possessions, or a sudden, violent death for the inhabitants. The common thread is that allowing them across your threshold opens a door to chaos and malevolence. So, what exactly are the black-eyed children? Theories abound. Some believe them to be demonic entities, testing the boundaries of human free will and seeking an invitation into our realm. Their aversion to crossing a threshold uninvited supports this. Others suggest they are extraterrestrial beings, attempting to study humanity, perhaps using a form of mind control or telepathy to bypass our natural defenses. A more exotic theory posits them as psychic vampires, feeding off human fear and life energy. Their black eyes a void into which our vitality is drained. Of course, skeptics offer more grounded explanations. The black-eyed children could be a potent example of a modern urban legend, growing and evolving online, where a compelling story spreads rapidly and can influence perception. People who encounter genuinely lost or odd-looking children might subconsciously attribute the traits of the BEC legend to them, creating confirmations that reinforce the myth. The internet's anonymity allows for widespread sharing of fictional tales that can quickly feel real. A very serious, real-world concern also exists. Some law enforcement agencies have warned that stories of black-eyed children could be used by predators involved in human trafficking as a way to condition potential victims or to spread fear that deters people from helping genuinely lost children. This dual nature of the legend, fictional terror and real-world danger, makes it particularly unsettling. Regardless of their true nature, the BEC legend taps into a deep primal fear. The fear of corrupted innocence, of something profoundly wrong presenting itself in a familiar, vulnerable form. Children are symbols of purity and trust, and when that image is twisted into something alien and malevolent, it creates a powerful psychological impact. The idea of danger at your very doorstep is a universal terror. If you ever encounter what you suspect are black-eyed children, the consensus from the legend is clear. Do not invite them in, under no circumstances. Do not make eye contact if possible. Do not engage in prolonged conversation. Remove yourself from the situation as quickly and safely as possible. The black-eyed children continue to be one of the most popular and genuinely terrifying urban legends of our time. Their ambiguous nature, combined with the visceral fear they inspire, ensures their place in the pantheon of modern horror. They are a mirror reflecting our deepest anxieties about the unknown, about who we let into our homes, and about the darkness that can lurk behind the most innocent of faces. Are they lost? Are they evil? Are they even real? The answers remain shrouded in shadow, leaving us with only the chilling accounts and the terrifying warning. When the polite knock comes and those eyes stare back from the gloom, remember the children with eyes of coal. The legend of the black-eyed children reminds us that some of the greatest horrors don't lurk in abandoned mansions or ancient crypts, but right outside our very homes, patiently waiting for an invitation. And sometimes the scariest thing you can do is open the door, just beyond midnight. This has been Beyond Midnight. If you dare to delve deeper into the unexplained, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell. Tell us in the comments below. Have you ever had an unsettling encounter at your door? Until next time, keep your eyes open and remember, the darkest mysteries often hide in plain sight, especially after midnight.